Good, whatever time of the day it is you happen to be listening. This is the PNA Podcast Express coming to you from the Silver Tavern in the 6-9. Jeez, oh Pete, did I just do that? From the Blue Water Inn.
In the old 6-9. Not in the old STD tonight.
In the old 6-9. I was getting ready to say we have our 150th episode extravaganza coming up in the Silver Tavern on Saturday. Just a couple of short days away as this will air on Thursday. So we are literally 48 hours from the
from completion.
Yes, bonerific.
Yes,
because everybody just wants to complete. Just
from climax.
Pow!
I hope
From
to
climax.
see come covered
Just-
podcast,
Yes.
Yeah.
Plot.
Just come cover the whole podcast.
please.
So yeah,
Maybe $100.
we've got that going on the 22nd, Saturday the 22nd at 7 p.m. Coming out to the Silver Tavern. We're going to be out there all night doing God knows what.
Doing dumb shit.
Yeah,
We'll have free stickers for you. We'll have
who knows what else
debaucherous
we could
activity.
have.
Give us a call.
You can give us a call at 810-294-0455. That's 810-294-0455. Now, so we have it for a sample. Can you also give the international?
So if you're
Yeah,
calling
thank you.
out of the U.S., please call 1-810-294-0455.
Perfect.
Did it without looking.
Thank you.
Wow.
You're welcome. Wow. Junior, give me a spiel.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm a 149-time listener, big-time fan. Love you guys.
Thank you.
If that's not a ringing endorsement, I don't know what the fuck is.
Right.
There is not one if that is not it right there.
Anybody overseas, all you women out there, that are at least
I love it so much. Yeah, you got to get a little.
12 pounds lighter than you were at 18, call me.
Holy shit! And I thought I had unrealistic
I live in
expectations.
Michigan.
You
and I don't
both.
have any realistic plans.
12 pounds lighter than
So-
you were
When you
were
graduated
18.
high school.
I love
So real quick, though.
petite, pretty women. And you don't even have to
You
be
need
pretty.
some cuddle
Don't
time.
have to be pretty.
That's
Just
what she
petite.
Yeah, but very
not
petite.
voluptuous.
Shallow bastard, you.
Yeah, I am very shallow bastard, Pat.
He's earned the title righteously, really.
Look, I'm serious.
Adam,
I'd love
were
to
saying?
meet.
So
I don't know what.
I just want to real quick,
I'd
as
like to
with
meet
me
all
as
of
always is Phil Nickel. We have Mike Smith
no.
as the
Well, no.
Glory Hole Cowboy.
Yeah, with Mike Smith as the Glory Hole Cowboy.
Thank
Introduce
you.
yourself before I screw this up as I'm several beers in.
Now,
Pat, introduce yourself.
Pat.
Pat.
You would like me. to
Pat
introduce
Bell, the
myself?
hill
Introduce
narrator.
yourself.
Oh, did I
The man that
jump
needs
in
no
without
introduction.
Introduction.
Please introduce yourself.
I'm horny old 6-7-year-old man, Pat Bell.
I once aerated it downhill with my heart on.
Just peg that thing the whole way down.
That's
With
not
the
quite
flaming
me.
American flag on my back.
Next.
Yeah, I'm Kyle Tyler. I just I live up here. I'm 32 years old. They call me GQ. So
With your fucking car.
We didn't need your dating profile, dear
Oh,
God.
shit. Put that on Grindr.
I mean, yeah, it's not gonna be on Grindr.
It
I mean,
will.
as much as
It
Mike
will.
would love it to be.
It is now.
Psychological profile on I'm the next killer or something.
And I'm the girl
With GQ.
of the hour.
Yeah.
Dorothy.
She's Vogue.
I am from Freeland, but just moved back here from like 20 years ago. Was living out west
West California.
California, San Diego. Also
Beautiful
in
place.
Tennessee.
How did you afford to live in San Diego?
I worked my ass off.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Mostly,
She had a good man with her.
And I worked my ass off.
There you go. I like to work the ass off. part.
All right, I got to chime in. Mike, the Glory Hole Cowboy.
Yes.
Did you get your name from like shooting dicks through holes, or like I got to know this, man? Like, did you cut them off when they came through?
So I am the most unexperienced glory hole.
cowboy.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Much more.
He's never partook in a glory hole, but
I've seen plenty of videos.
the knowledge.
Never tasted an orgasm.
The reason.
So your knowledge.
The reason he became the Glory Hole Cowboy was not necessarily because of his experience with glory holes. It was because of his knowledge of glory holes.
Thank you.
Got
That's
it.
that never
Yep.
tasted.
Do you know
that
what
orgasm.
size drill bit to drill through the
So
salt
he's
with?
more.
No, just big for big black dog.
He's more of a glory hole historian.
There you go.
Yes.
So
Now I
he
understand.
knows what's coming through that hole. And
Yeah,
that's
black
it.
dong.
Got it.
Just some crackhead
I
white
think
girl.
ding
right?
dong.
Thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you upped the whole game around this table there.
All right.
Party captain.
So are we going to make this phone call?
Yeah.
What is this gentleman's name? First name only, please.
Give my longtime friend Nick a call.
Fuckboy Nick.
All right, let's give Nick a call
Not a
right
fuckboy,
now.
but-
Oh my goodness.
He went there.
We're going to give Nick a call right now.
Fuck boy.
No.
I thought it was Fuckboy Nick. I'm sorry.
Just so you
Nah.
know, he does know we're calling.
We're not supposed to be.
Still shocked by how good El Dente sounds.
Yes.
That fucking Mike, whatever happened. Nick, are you there?
Hi,
Nick.
bro.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, Nick, what's up? We have your friend here. Go ahead, Dorothy.
Hi, Nick. How are you?
I'm all right. How you doing, Dorothy?
I'm good.
Give him up a little more volume.
Welcome to the P&A.
That I actually have him up as
Okay.
high as he can go.
All right, go on. Sorry.
Welcome to the P&A podcast. They do this
Oh,
in
you're
little
good,
Blue Water, Port Sanilac every other Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, roughly.
Eh,
We release 3 times a week. This will release this next Thursday.
Okay, so just so you know, anything goes.
I try to release more than 3 times a week,
They are
but
a little bit
okay.
raunchy, and we do have a parental advisory. just so
Raunchy, is that what
realize.
you kids are calling it these
Yeah.
days?
I call it ejaculation. But that's-
So you can talk about whatever you want, whenever you want. Okay.
Right on. Oh,
Can you hear us very well, Nick, there?
I hear you guys. I think my phone just sucks.
No, you're
They're
good.
good.
No, you're coming
was
through well now.
Great right there. Yeah. Whatever you were doing prior to that wasn't working, but now that was good. So what's happening, Nick? Where are you at this evening?
Up here in Grayling, Michigan.
Grayling.
Grayling. Were we lied to?
Yeah.
Because I had a whole thing ready for Gaylord,
And we were told you were in Gaylord.
which I would have played. But then you hit us with Grayling. I got nothing for that. I got nothing.
It's up there somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I live in Frederick. It's in between both, but I'm in Grayling right now.
You must be a good guy because she's mentioned you at all.
17 times
Well, so
tonight.
what's your story? I mean,
Yeah, what's going on? What do you do? What do you do
think-
for
What do you think she's gonna bring
yeah.
up?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm scared too, dude. I'm scared for
So, like, honestly, when was the last time I physically saw you?
Shit, probably like 14 or 15.
We were 14 or
yeah.
15.
Wow.
Like 30 years ago.
Long time
Would you
ago.
like to see her now?
Yeah, that's my friend, man. She's
He's like,
Forever.
bro.
Yeah.
Are you like married, kids, any divorced, girlfriend, anything like that?
Yeah, I'm doing divorce right now.
Doing divorce right now, so you're going through it right now.
Practice
Going through
wife.
divorce and a significant other.
Got
at
rid of the
same time?
practice wife. I
That's
love
tough.
that.
Got rid of the practice.
If you don't succeed, try again.
Get back on that horse.
Yep. Have you been on a podcast before?
Stay trying.
No, man.
Maximo!
So,
And a virgin on the line. A
yep.
virgin
So
on
what
the
we do
line.
here with this is he said it's all adult, explicit content, so everything is good
Killing
to go.
it, buddy.
We like to start off with gear grind, something that just grinds your gear.
Yeah, something that's irritating the fuck out of you. Anything you have going on like that, Nick?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Like, you can bitch,
Well, you're-
bitch on this one.
Well, you're in the middle of a divorce, so that's obviously grinding your gears.
Not enough sex, no blowjobs, like just the complications of life, my friend.
Right? No, man, I don't know. It kind of pisses me off I'm not in Miami anymore. I came back to settle this divorce, and now, fuck, man, I've been sitting here for 3 months.
I could see the Miami to Grayling letdown
And
for
how
sure.
much fucking snow have you had?
Snow?
Yeah.
Fuck, way too much, dude. I
Fucking
hate this
frozen
shit.
tundra.
Yeah.
We're talking about the outside snow here, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clarify that. Thank you.
Well, both are good in their own ways, I suppose.
Yes, they are.
So,
There's only one I like a foot of, though.
right.
I like the Miami snow a little bit better.
Yeah.
Home of the Miami
There's
snow.
another one with 4 foot. Up.
I love it. Home of the
I
Miami
knew
snow.
that
Home of the
dealer's name
Miami
once.
snow.
So what else, Nick? What do you want to divulge about yourself? Don't feel like you have to answer our questions, but what if you could describe Nick right now? What would you want to tell us?
Fuck, I don't even know, man.
That's all right, man. That's a great answer. Fuck, I don't even know.
Yeah, I would make shit up.
Yeah.
You know, this is your opportunity to be like, yeah, you know, I carry around 14 inches swinging.
That's right. And
Nick was the bad boy.
So
The bad boy of the school.
the bad.
So he's a bad boy.
I'm a world class. I'm a world class kite surfer, but I control it with my dick. Yeah.
Yeah.
so
my
when's the
last
last
name's
time you
pronounced
guys saw
Effie,
each other?
so
Your last name's pronounced what now?
my last name's pronounced F-U, so
Effie?
F-U.
F-U.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's
You know
wonderful.
what? That my Tai Chi instructor from the 14th century.
God damn it.
See, you're talking to a 6-7-year-old guy, but I swear to God, his name was Pon Fucker. F-A-K-U-R. So don't feel bad about your last name. This man has ran the same Tai Chi since 14th century. That's a long.
Do we need
time.
another one?
So is
Thinking this is the 21st.
so is F-U, is that French?
Hungarian.
Hungarian. Nice.
My wife is Hungarian.
I like it.
But I'd like to know how your name's spelt.
Yes.
E-F-U.
E-F-U. That's beautiful. It's
E-F-U.
succinct. I like it. It's just fucking right there to the point.
It's so short and to the point.
You know, you could probably start rapping and just use your real name and you'd make it far.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I never, yeah.
We should
My
send you
name is
some
so
Michigan
unique, I never got a
poetry.
street name.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Michigan Blue
Dude,
Water
it would
Poetry.
be Nick F.U.
That's right.
Yeah. They used to call me Cadillac Nick. Now they call me Cataract Nick. I'm a little bit older.
Because your eyesight's getting bad.
Bad for you. It ain't easy getting old. You can't be a pussy about it.
All right.
I like Cadillac Nick better, man.
So what are your hobbies, Nick?
I smoke weed.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a solid one.
That's
Same
winner,
here,
winner,
brother.
chicken
Sipping
dinner.
on gin and juice.
You know what? The right
Nick, that
podcast
sounds
called
like
you,
a
my friend.
retirement program, not a hobby.
I told you I know great
Feedback.
people. I know
Yeah.
great people. What can I say?
Well, we didn't doubt you.
No. Figured.
So I'm trying to get their whole phone interview thing going on. So that's
Although
what called you.
I don't know if she really knows you since she thought you were in Gaylord. You know.
I'm like 10 minutes south of there, 10 minutes north of Grayling.
Right.
And she-
it's been 30 years.
And she also said your name was not F-U, it was I wish he would F me.
No, that's not true. There's also 1, 2, 3,
We
4,
also are
5
very
of us here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're sorry if that's
Let's
confusing.
not get the man's hopes up, man. He's going through a hard time.
No, he's not. He's totally fine.
No, I'm good, man.
Good
to hear.
man. I'm glad to hear that. That makes me
That
happy.
girl might be going through a hard time, but I'm good.
Even better. Even better. You're winning, my friend. You are winning.
That's some tiger blood shit right there.
Yes. Yes. When you go through that hard of a
Got
hard
me a
time,
mic.
you are winning. My hat's off to you, brother.
Right. You know how it is, man.
Do you need some
Sometimes
liquid?
we dominate life. Other times we let life dominate us, but we never say pineapple.
That's it, man. We always go for the meat and we go for the throat.
Holy Christ on a cracker. Very nicely done, Nick.
Thank you for the insight.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it, man. I mean, when life gives you fucking lemons, man,
Jam
take
a
fucking
pineapple up
lemons and give
somebody's
me
ass.
whiskey.
Oh shit.
Good times. Just a shit.
So besides your hobbies of smoking weed, what's your vocation? What's your job? What do you do for a paycheck there, Nick? Thank you.
Smokes weed.
I wasn't.
You grow
I
weed?
was a union painter. I grow weeds. I do that. a
Nice.
little bit here and there.
So,
a businessman.
so does almost everyone on this podcast. So
Yes.
there you go.
A little bit.
I do.
Do you live in Michigan?
Of course he does.
You grow weed.
Yes. You grow weed.
right
That's
now,
what you do. Go
I
ahead.
go to the
So I
store and
sell
buy it
the
like a goddamn American.
You what's that, Nick? Sorry.
I'm about to sell my farm and get the hell out of here, though.
You going back to Miami?
Heading back to Florida.
No,
Yeah.
Nick, no. We're going to talk later.
What are you
about that
asking
whole
for
thing.
it?
To your farm, yeah.
Yeah, what are you asking
Hold
for?
on,
how
hold
many,
on.
How many acres? What real estate is on it, and what's your price, man?
Well, I got 11 acres.
Okay.
It's on like a mountain. It's
Beautiful.
pretty cool.
Ooh, I like that.
Did you know there's mountains in Michigan?
Yes, just not down here.
Yeah, I mean, it's the closest thing we got to a mountain.
Okay.
Foothills.
And you, I'm sure you got structures on the property too, correct?
Yeah, man. Yep.
So what would be your
My house
selling
is,
price?
1,700 square feet.
Okay.
Very
Trying to
nice.
get 210 for it.
210 for it. That's a fair price, man.
It is.
Yep.
210. That's
In
Yeah.
beautiful northern Michigan. We're going to try and help you out with see if we can't help sell
absolutely, man.
this
I mean,
thing.
210 for 17 acres with structures on it. I mean,
11
that's-
acres.
Right.
11 acres. Yeah, that's even better. I mean, that's you really can't beat that.
11 acres.
Yeah.
11 acres.
Kyle
200
doesn't pay attention to
no,
shit.
No, I'm listening. I'm trying to comprehend it all. 210,000, 11 acres.
So
and
your
you have
wife, how I got
structures on
to
it.
turn down the music, was like, my friend from high school is on the podcast right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Said you were cute. So can we turn the music down? She's like, okay.
Sweet. You're getting my wife to some other dude. That's cool.
No.
If it gets to turn the fucking jukebox down, then
Yes,
fuck yeah.
I
Thank
can
you.
always
Yeah, we'll
throw it out there.
we'll whore out your wife to get the jukebox turned down.
Because that was obnoxious, especially this song.
Yeah, and it wasn't like there's good shit on it either.
No.
Like, if this were Led Zeppelin, I'd be like, no, crank the fucking shit up. But, yeah.
Nick's like, I'm on a podcast and all you hear is a crap back in the background.
Right?
So what's your favorite music, Nick?
I don't know, man.
He knows a lot of good local rapper artists around town.
So you're into rap then?
Are they rappers?
That's cool.
I used to promote music.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
We got a couple musicians on the podcast.
I got
Not me.
a podcast you could promote.
Yes. Please do.
Yeah, to sell it in Miami.
We can rap very poorly on the podcast if need be.
Right?
I can rap behind an acoustic guitar.
I had a friend trying to get me to promote some country music, and I don't know, man. My heart's not into it.
Yay. I agree. The 3-chord turnaround is not for me.
It ain't my jam.
I do wear a cowboy hat, so that makes
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, but
into
that's your
country.
branding. That's not
Yes.
because you like country music. That's because you're a Trump supporter. Oh wait, no, that was the Michigan State game. Sorry.
I got a
Fuck.
back.
Hold up. Wait a minute. What?
I
Yeah.
got a back mic here. The 3-chord turnaround with my dick coming through a glory hole. He's promoting me.
But no, if you got your dick jammed through a fucking glory hole and you're playing the 3-chord turnaround, I mean, it's going to get sucked by somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
buddy.
what I'm saying.
Probably Mike.
I'm signed. I'm signed no matter what.
Like, you're a true talent.
Yep.
So
sorry about that, Nick.
So one of our guests here, our co-host, he wears a cowboy hat. He's branded as the Glory Hole Cowboy.
I don't know what
We were at the Michigan State Penn State game
Nice.
as spectators, and some young bitch walks through. And what did she say, Mike? You might tell it better than I do.
Something about go Trump, go Trump. I looked at her and I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Yeah.
You got a
Let's
cowboy hat on. You
go,
like
Brandon.
Trump.
Right, and she just associated the fact that he's wearing a nice Stetson too. It's not a
Yes.
cheap cowboy hat.
Nope, it is
Like,
$100
it's a
Stetson.
beautiful.
It's a beautiful cowboy hat, but she associated that with him being a Trump supporter.
That's an assumption. Wow.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
Are you a cowboy from Michigan?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to have a horse or a cow to be a cowboy. You just got to wear a fucking cowboy hat. Do I have cowboy boots on?
I know that
Go ahead, Nick.
gas was at $4 a fucking gallon when Trump was running.
True.
True.
That might be the smartest thing someone said on this podcast tonight.
Yeah, I could agree.
Maybe in 149 episodes.
Yes, this is episode 149, by the way, Nick. Our
149.
Our 150th episode extravaganza takes place this Saturday. Nick, if you want us to call you, we will. If we don't, we understand. But yeah, it's all good.
You can call me, man.
All right,
Thank
we
you,
have a
Tom.
guest book. Look
I
at that.
told you again, if you want to call in, if you're out of the country, it's 11. If you're in the United States, it's 1-810-294-0009. 0455. Give us a call. Tell us what's up.
You can also text that number.
Or
You can text us too.
Yeah,
dick pics.
you can send
You can
pictures.
send
send
pics of dicks or
twat pics.
anything you want.
It'll
Baby pics.
Or just birds you find interesting. We don't
Or
care.
birds that you find interesting.
or birds you flip us.
Or lumber. Because they
your-
work at a hardware store.
Or your food. I mean, we don't care. That's what we do.
Exactly.
Straight up.
So, do you have a favorite beverage that you're drinking this evening?
You got a phone call? Yes.
Could also text a blue waffle, but
drinking
that's just
orange
me
juice.
speaking.
Orange juice.
I love orange juice. Is that vodka and orange juice or just orange juice?
Just orange juice.
That's healthy. I like that, Nick.
I know, he is a
Man,
healthy
what a
man.
good influence for this podcast, really.
Yeah. The vitamin C.
So, can we send him like a little like P&A like podcast present? No. I
Yeah,
just sent him a
like-
sticker.
Yeah, we'll send them a sticker and I don't know
The other sticker?
This twist tie that came off of something random over here.
I've got
We can
exactly
love you through the
12.
phone, dude. That's
Right?
about it, man. Like, yeah.
So, Nick, do you realize they are number 2 in Israel? Just so you know. Number 2 podcast.
No joke. No
Yeah,
joke.
that's legit.
We also typically rank
That's
in
awesome.
the top like 150 in the U.S.
We chart in the U.S. Yeah.
but, so we chart usually every week. But
You know, I only hang out with winners.
in Israel,
Thank you.
we are chosen by the chosen people.
Loyal Mike.
You curious, Nick, why we charted in Israel?
We believe we know
Why
the
is
reason.
that?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, we told a story about how if Anne Frank would have had a basement, that she probably could have wrote a second diary. And right after that, we charted in Israel, and that is
She wasn't
not a
in the
lie.
attic anymore. She was in the basement.
If she'd have had a basement, if
She
she'd have had a
lived
basement,
long enough to write a second diary.
second diary,
Fucking Nazis. God damn them.
yeah.
All right, so what's going to happen if we write a story about Christopher Columbus sinking his ship? That ever got here?
He did not discover America. That son
The
of a
Nina,
bitch.
the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
How do you discover someplace that people already were?
You can't.
How do you discover some place you had to swim to?
Well,
Right.
Man, we're looking for silken spices.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you have to get a little wet
I've been
to
looking
get
for
there.
Go
that.
ahead, Nick.
I've heard rumors of this one hitter weed, and I feel like Juan Ponce de Leon looking for the fucking fountain youth.
Yeah.
God
can't find it
damn.
That's what
That's
we call
some fucking
dank.
That's some shit right there. De Leon, you're just searching for that shit. I love it, man.
Sometimes it's called
This is why,
skunk.
Nick, if you don't move to my Hemi, if you stay here in Michigan, come join us on the podcast in person.
Oh, he's coming to town.
Right on, man.
Coming all
Oh,
over.
yeah.
You should have seen the look in her eyes when she said you're coming, dude.
They're coming.
something tells me that is one prediction that even Nostradamus
Oh, no.
predicted.
That dude was fake, too. Fake news, Nostradamus.
The aliens are coming. Just saying.
I just used him as an example.
Well, why are you jerking him off?
Because you have to. It keeps them calm.
Metaphorically?
Metaphorically.
It's a metaphorical jerk right
So anyway, Nick, if you ever wanted to come to the Greater Thumb area of Michigan, Port Sanilac especially,
69.
you could get laid. If that's what you're interested in. I don't know.
We're a bunch of heifers here.
With a female. I'm not I mean, there's some dudes that would peg you here too if you wanted them to, but yeah.
We don't discriminate. Whatever somebody's into, they're into.
That's right.
The 21st century,
there's
man.
no judgment here.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they do Dyson vacuums out here. I'm not going to lie.
No, I like gay people and religion, all that stuff. You know, as long as you're not putting that veiny dick on me, I don't give a fuck.
Right?
Right. Yeah, it's
Wow.
fine.
That's
Fine and
very
fair.
very much reflects the views of the podcast, honestly.
You know, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If I'm fine with gay people. Just take your Vaseline and go in the closet and leave me alone.
That's right. Just go find other people that want to play.
Head down to the bathhouses in Detroit. Just
And
leave
that's
us
that's
free.
what I always said. Even my time in Seattle and everything. Like I don't do you, but just like
Not in front of me.
go find other people that want to play. I'm good.
Yeah.
And not in a bad way. Like they're still my friends. I still
Teach
respect
their
them.
own.
But yeah,
Their own.
I mean, I just typically don't like people
same.
as a whole.
I had an Albanian friend, and this is gonna sound really fucked up.
It already sounds fucked up.
You start that way.
And he came straight
He
across
came!
the phone. And
came
what he
on
tells
my
me, he
face.
goes, he says, girl pussy, boy pussy, the same, but different.
The same,
And
but
I
different.
told him, you are one twisted dude, my friend.
The same, but
But
different.
The same, but different.
Oh, God.
One hairier pussy, one grunt more, ladies.
The same, but different.
So, no joke, I worked with a company out of Poland for a good many years, and I went over there, and they don't understand, like, that racism is like a bad thing here. They think it's a funny thing. So, like, they had prepared an insane amount of, like, racist jokes for us when we got over there. So we went over, and they're just like, so
That's kind of sweet.
one of the first things that one of the ladies says to me is, we're talking, we're in a meeting, and she's like, oh, but don't worry, I won't confuse you with a Mexican. She had no clue as to what she was even hardly saying, but it was just fantastic.
That's what makes it so great, though.
Oh yeah, they had no concept. And then we got really hammered at a bar one night on some vodka that they have seriously good vodka.
Vodka.
Oh, my God.
And
That's what they do.
so we
is right.
we got so hammered one night, and my brother and I were talking to a couple of Russian guys because we were not far off the.
They make that out of potatoes.
Well, this was actually made with a type of
Ireland.
grass that only grows on like
The Serengeti.
Not the
10
good grass either.
They only grow it on like 10 acres. It's a special like hybrid grass that they make just to make vodka with. They put 3 long blades of it in the bottle of vodka.
Wow.
And it's got kind of a minty flavor. And we were just hammering that stuff down. So we're talking to these Russian guys. The next thing we know, they're asking my brother and I to go outside and fight.
Typical fucking Russians.
These 2 Polish guys are like, "You American?" We're like, "Yeah." Have a seat. We'll take care of for you. And they went and they beat the fuck out of these Russian guys.
This is fucking
down.
Russia.
We'll fight for you.
We-
This Russia.
we're good.
You sit down. You drink.
Who just watched
we
Bert
kick ass
Kreischer?
in
Sorry,
parking
my other
lot.
friend.
Just stay put.
Look
okay?
at this! Look at this beatdown the fucking Rams are putting on the Cardinals. Anyway,
know.
Nick, are you still there? I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. No, you're good.
All
You're
right,
good. I'm just
we
rolling
want you
some
to.
weed up.
You know,
We get excited when people call in.
we
Yes,
do
absolutely.
We want to show our wares. We want to sell our stolen Rolexes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We want you to trip on mescalines.
Hold on. Nick, you'd be proud of us. We did an episode on edibles recently.
Yeah,
We will be doing.
not on. The subject wasn't edibles. We consumed edibles, then did an episode.
Yeah.
It's the least amount of beer that I've consumed on an episode that I barely remember doing the episode.
Wow.
It was a chill episode.
I didn't feel chill. I felt like it was a beer intensifier.
Yeah?
Until we had a 23-minute conversation about trimming your toenails.
Long pause.
Yeah.
Silence.
Good call. Which
Ooh,
my
that
wife
would be a
finally
good one to
fucking
listen
did.
to.
Right?
It
took forever,
I think
she finally
Saturday we might have to revisit that.
You know what? I'm just
So I
fucking.
guess I'll make you all some treats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That'd be perfect. But I also have some like pretty good stuff too.
I'll make you some treats.
Let's
We'll
just
bring
do
it
it
all.
all.
We'll
There's
bring it
no
all.
turning back.
Smorgasbord of treats.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be
The
in the-
150 show.
I'm
The
gonna
150
be in the middle of a sporting goods store questioning everything in life.
Yes. Tripping balls.
Because that happened.
should I buy this canoe?
They literally had
I
no
may
idea
need it.
what to do with me. It was at what was that? Jay
Sporting Goods. Up in your neck of the woods,
Yep,
Nick.
up in your neck of the woods, Nick. I was fucking tripping balls, and I'm standing in the middle of the store telling people life has no meaning and nothing happens after we die.
Because Phil only drinks alcohol. He doesn't smoke with
Right.
me or edibles with me
And they
usually.
fed me this shit, and I'm just like, none of this matters.
The grass is green. The sky is blue.
Man, I ate about 10 grams of mushrooms about 3 months ago, man. And
Nice.
Oh my God.
that,
Can you
that was
explain?
a great.
Can you explain that to us,
Fucking
Nick? Just
What were you
bit
feeling? What
detail,
did you
yeah.
see? Well, yeah. Well, shut up.
It just everything was fuzzy, and then for 2 months after that, man, I just felt great on the inside. And awesome.
I need to do 10 grams of mushrooms then. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
10 grams would fucking knock you out, Phil.
10 grams would probably,
It
yeah.
would put you in the shitter.
I would probably no longer be Phil.
But according to Nick, you're going to be the best version of Phil for the next 2 months.
And that's all I want. That's all I want, brother.
Right.
So I went to a
That's a lot.
I went to a
You got big
dispensary.
balls, Nick.
Went to a dispensary with my oldest son, and he just had the greatest time in there because,
That's a good place.
yeah, he bought like a gigantic bag of weed. I don't know how many ounces it was, but they had a big sale on it, and then he thought it was the greatest thing in the world because they gave him a full ounce of like the scraps, and I can't remember, Chief or whatever they call it, or what
Shake.
shake.
Shake it out.
They gave him like a full ounce of shake, and he's just like, yeah, I don't care if this was like, if this had twigs in it, I'd be all right with it.
Trimmings from what they trimmed
Yeah.
from. Yeah.
Yeah, so like the first bag he got was like
All
super
buds.
nice, all buds, like really nice, and then he gets this like bag of just
Shake. Trimmings.
just floor
Everything's
trimmings,
gonna pop and snap.
and he's just
What
like,
they swept
I don't
off the
care.
floor.
That's the greatest thing ever. They just gave me like this gigantic bag of stuff. I'll give it to my friends at school.
Nice. A private school at that.
Yeah.
Private college.
A private
So,
Christian
Nick-
university. Yeah.
So, Nick, like, how good of a goody goody was I in school? We lost Nick completely.
He's there.
Super good.
I was super good, huh? You would never think I would hang out with these kind of guys, would you?
Straight yeah.
Straight
No.
edge, like straight
Definitely
A's,
not.
straight edge.
Well, that's really judgmental.
Yeah.
I was a goody two shoe in school
No,
too.
I was like, my mom and dad, like, straight arrow. Like, I didn't even, like, know what drugs were, let alone, like, drink a Coca-Cola, like, kind of girl.
Your mom was at school quite a bit.
Yes.
Your mom
So
was
I got
always
busted
there.
one time. Okay, so I'm going to tell this story. You'll probably remember it. My mom and dad came to school. I was in 6th grade. I was a dancer, so I danced ballet, whatever. So I used to be able to wear makeup. I was not
Until
allowed.
she was 18.
I was not allowed to wear makeup until I was 18, exactly.
Right.
And you were a different kind
So
of dancer.
I could fuck off. So
Hold me
I was
close, a tiny dancer.
see, they're terrible. Anyway, they couldn't find my dance bag that had my like palette of like
Bag.
all the great
Heels
makeup in
and
it
G-strings.
for stage. Nick, did my mom not show up at school and like had a drug raid on my ass? Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
Okay, so my parents literally came to school like I had done all the drugs in the world and had my locker open, had everything pulled out of it because they swore to God that my makeup was at school.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. I was a good girl.
Remember when I put weed in the spaghetti sauce in home ec class?
Yes, I did.
That's a story we want to hear.
That was 7th grade.
We don't want to
That
hear.
was the best fucking
we don't wanna
marinara sauce ever.
We don't want to hear your goody two shoes. The shit wasn't in my locker. We want to hear about jamming the fucking weed in the marinara and home ec.
Spiking
Nick,
the marinara
go
sauce
on.
and home ec.
How
And
did you accomplish
Please
this?
tell that story because it was really good marinara.
Well, I had a joint the size of a fucking Sega case from corner to corner. Put like fucking 12 fucking white zigzags together. Me and my homeboy smoked it, but there's like 6 inches left on this joint. Oh, as big around as my thumb. And we're making spaghetti sauce. And
We're learning how
so
to
I
cook
just threw that
pasta.
Yeah, I would have got away with it if it wasn't for that fucking goddamn. Yeah,
It wasn't me.
on me.
Can you say meddling kids just for us?
Goddamn meddling kids.
Thank you.
I was waiting for it. I'm like, oh, if he says that,
If
that's
he
great.
says that, that's money.
It's just oregano and
That's
basil, Rand.
hilarious.
It's just oregano and basil. Get over it.
So you got the whole home ec class high.
Hold on. Who told on
Dude,
you?
the whole school smelled like that.
No, it
Nick
did.
Fangenberg.
Because we were right next to the wood shop, too. So, like,
They kept
honestly,
saying,
Oh, it had to be those damn woodshop kids.
that's what we kept saying. It's the
kept
wood shop
saying,
It's
kids.
Oh,
the kid that's missing a thumb.
Because we're in 7th grade, mind you.
Miss Colby, come try the spaghetti sauce.
She was like, it's
Well,
so
yeah.
good.
Bet it was. Can I have more?
No, Miss
more?
Kobe was like loved you, and she's like, "Oh, that's really good sauce."
And she just wanted more.
That's what happened is the first class ate it all, and there was none left for anybody else.
Just demolished it.
What a shitty home.
No, she came over and put that shit in a jar and sent it down to the principal's office.
Oh,
And that bastard had some too.
And he liked it.
He's like,
he ate it all. You know he did.
Oh, look, we saved
so
this
really,
Dixie
we're
Cup
gonna-
sample
we're gonna
for the
keep
police.
quiet, but you tell the story because it's a funny story.
Instead of getting expelled, the principal made me fucking run track with these little fucking short ass shorts all goddamn season.
Holy shit, Nick. That's
So
fucking
our vice
amazing.
principal was actually the head coach of the football team at SVSU. Okay, so he did. He put
In Saginaw High.
in Saginaw High. He made him put on like the smallest
What's his
fucking
name?
running shorts. Well, what was that guy's name?
George Eiler.
Yeah, I know him.
He fucking made him run, and a couple other kids that were with him in the shortest short shorts
What the fuck?
in front of all of us,
Yeah.
and we had to run the stairs because whoever tasted it had to run the stairs.
What a
What
cockhole.
What a pervert.
What a dick.
Right.
that sounds some
Yeah,
like
dude,
voyeurism.
those shorts do that. But like
Up
your
your
balls
ass.
hang out the bottom of them.
That's
Well, I
what
was
he
just going to
looking
say,
for.
I bet you were kind of slinging yourself out one side of
No
those shorts.
net, no net.
Well, I'm going to say, Nick, if you've got a set big enough to put that fucking shit, that dank weed in that fucking sauce, your balls were probably damn near hanging out to your knees in those fucking shorts.
or it was cold out.
God damn it.
No, it was summertime.
My whole Met class was making a stuffed eagle. Fucking boring.
Do you remember the like pants we made in home ec?
Yeah. Yep.
We all made like so like this is like the 90s, right?
Fuck yeah.
So,
We made our own like pants, like pajama
Made
pants.
some
Were Dorothy's
motherfucking kids,
crotchless?
yo.
Did she make crotchless pants?
Dorothy's were crotchless,
Yeah.
No, they weren't.
She was a goody two shoes.
and you just walked up and went, la, 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 la.
There was one button in between there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Modest.
Boing.
2 buttons.
Snaps. They were snaps for easy.
So, Nick.
challenging. 2 snaps.
Yep.
This sauce
Okay,
you
I
made.
have to go
This
pee,
sauce
but
you
I'll be
made.
right back.
Nick, this sauce you made.
Don't let them destroy you.
Have you made it since?
I haven't made it since.
You
man.
should
No.
try it again. It might be your key to success, brother. This could be
Right.
your calling, man.
You
Yeah.
could probably now
think about
you
it,
could
if
probably
you-
open a restaurant.
Right?
Well, not only that, you could probably get in dispensaries, and if that happens, man, I need
With
you to
your
look this
sauce?
up.
Yeah.
Everybody's making butter. Nobody's making
Yeah,
sauce.
nobody's making spaghetti sauce.
Right?
When you think about it.
I've never heard of that.
I mean, after
We
a
were
hard
happy to
day's
get
work, man.
brickweed back then.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt. Good call on that one. Yeah.
So I've never thought of putting fucking weed into fucking pasta sauce.
Well, fuck yeah. I mean, dude, like, I've been a roofer and a carpenter
We
my
all
whole
love
life,
pasta.
and I want to
Yeah.
come home, dude, and I want to eat some weed-infused spaghetti sauce because I'm going to mash, I'm going to watch a movie and go to
think-
bed and feel great.
Yeah.
The best way to do it is you use 2 grams of wax, the concentrate,
Yep.
Okay.
and then when you make 12 pieces, it's about 180 milligrams.
Jeez.
Yeah, you know what you're talking about because
Yeah, this sounds like
you
Could
are
you imagine
professional.
that chicken parmesan right there? That's some fucking
Lasagna.
great chicken
He's
parm.
talking lasagna.
Oh
12
yeah,
pieces
too.
of
Yeah.
Lasagna, man.
Oh yeah.
Spread out equally.
I would serve that. Yeah, my mom would be chill as fuck if I served that to her.
Dude, she'd be with
And
that's
then
what
if you
Food
use the-
Network, not moving.
That's one of my favorite hobbies. Is now getting my mom inadvertently high without her knowing it.
what a dick.
You know they're high when
She's
they're
gonna go
watching
somewhere and
Food
fail a drug test and be like, I don't understand.
No one's gonna drug test my mother, but yeah, sure.
Network. I really don't get it. I don't know what happened.
That's right.
This isn't me.
I'll be like, it's Nick's fault.
I tell people this
never happened.
It's not your fault, Nick. I love you, buddy.
fucking bad.
No, it's all good. I'll take the blame, man.
All right, all right, all right.
Did you get a bunch of dirt on me? Oh, I bet you did.
No,
No,
we didn't.
ain't
We didn't
shit.
talk about you at all.
I know. It's
Yeah.
all about me. Hello.
I kind of forgot you were here.
Yeah.
Fair.
No, wow, that's harsh. We were talking about weed infused pasta sauce because that's amazing. Marinara with fucking weed infused.
Have you never had
No, we should do this all the time.
a 150th show? Let's have Marin. Nick, where are you? Let's get you
Yeah.
down here next week.
Fuck your dick.
Saturday.
Ditch weed.
Saturday.
Not your dick. Your ditch weed.
Bring down the good stuff.
Yeah.
Did you fart?
I did. I'm not gonna lie.
You farted earlier.
It's just like hanging out in the boys' room around here. Jesus.
I have to run to the restroom now,
boys'
too. But
room.
I would love Junior to bring... Junior, meatloaf!
Where'd my wife go?
Love
She
you,
went
buddy.
home like a good girl to
Oh,
take
she
care
did.
of your
I
kids.
thought she'd tell me that.
All right, I'll be back. Keep the kids entertained. Let Nick talk a lot, because Nick
Is the bomb.
is far more brilliant than any of us.
I
So.
know. Told you to have fun, Nick.
This is a pretty solid group to just kind of hang out. We don't plan the show at all. We just kind of shoot the shit. Whatever comes up, comes up. So
Did I not ask like what would the topic be? And they were like, we don't have a topic.
yeah, she
No
kind of went.
structure.
She kind of went a taboo route that we don't like. Which, well, what are we going to talk about? We don't know.
It's all improv.
It's all improv. Poor
Adult-
improv.
Poor adult comedy improv.
Yeah.
It's actually raunchy improv, which is even better.
Yeah, which is way easier to come up with. I mean, I could talk about dicks and vaginas way more than I could talk about
Balls,
anything
hairy
intelligible.
assholes, whatever.
Yeah,
Anything. Yeah.
exactly.
What say you, Nick?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I like it.
You know, who's got $10 on the fact that Phil's in there
Beating off.
spanking it right now?
Oh yeah, I got melt marinara sauce right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the marinara sauce.
He's so
did it-
excited.
did it,
You
man.
have
That
no
blowing
idea.
my mind. Everybody made butter, but nobody made marinara sauce.
That's what I'm talking about.
In 7th grade.
You need that
In middle
Kerry,
school
you
at
need that
that.
Kerry gold in your life. You know?
Sweet.
That was 7th grade,
ahead of
right,
my
Nick?
time. Yeah, 7th grade, man.
Like they were wearing the football, like all their jerseys,
Mm-hmm,
and making marinara sauce.
Nice.
Do you remember when our first week of 7th grade, me, PJ, and Mark beat the shit out of 6 seniors?
Yes.
Well, you could do
damn
that when you're just high out of your head. You know, I mean, they crack your jaw. You don't even
Up,
fucking
man.
feel it.
They're like the werewolves of Twilight. Which is
Yeah.
like- yeah, they just attack. Like, doesn't matter.
So we,
I'm really depressed that you know that.
So-
I really,
No, that's sad. That shows my age. I'm sorry.
so they all know the Freeland Falcons around here.
Oh, yeah.
You know we're badasses, right, Nick? So
Yep.
we came from a very, 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 very small school at the time.
But you got the airport.
We have the airport.
This is like dwarf school, as small as you described.
No, so our 7th and 8th grade class was in our high school.
Oh, that's how small it is. That's
There was
like,
no more than 400 kids in the
That's
total
like-
school
that's-
itself.
That's pinky finger small.
yeah. Phil's
Right.
school. Where you
Nick,
go
like
around
literally,
the U.
our graduating class was 89 kids.
Holy shit, that's small. I didn't realize it was that small up there.
We were small.
mine was 109, I believe.
Mine was 119.
So yeah, we were like,
I ended up getting expelled. I went to
He's a bad
Windover,
boy.
so I didn't.
Oh,
actually
Nick,
graduate
you
from there.
got expelled too, huh, buddy?
I've been expelled a few times.
Yeah, me as well, man. You're not alone.
The first one the weed sauce incident, or was that one of the many?
No, that. I didn't even get expelled.
He didn't
I
get
got
charged
home
for that
a-
one.
Yeah, I was going to say they'd already given up on expelling him at that point.
He said they had to run track. You missed that part.
Yes, you have an impressive resume.
In short shorts
Impressive
with his
resume.
balls hanging out.
Hey, Nick, let me ask you.
Yep.
It didn't.
Yeah, but
It didn't make any difference in the success of your future, did it? In any kind of way?
absolutely not.
Thank you.
go.
For that.
he made him who he is today.
Yeah.
So I gotta tell you, when I was in school, I had my brothers were absolutely monsters in school. Like literally, my oldest brother was responsible for our principal losing an eye. No
story.
joke, true story. My brother was responsible for our principal losing an eye, not directly, but directly caused by his actions.
Very directly.
My he also let loose 100 canaries in the gym for his senior prank. He then my second brother, my next brother down, he let loose a bunch of greased pigs in the school for his senior prank.
We like
and,
greased pigs.
and did his fair share of like he would always start a fight and then have my older brother finish it. And then so I get in school and I was just I was smarter. You know, and so I was just smarter than him.
World
And
of
I didn't get
Warcraft.
caught.
Yeah.
I didn't get caught. So, wow, he's really loud.
He is.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
World
I
of
thought it was somebody.
Warcraft.
I thought it was somebody else. Yeah, he's
Anyway,
on a booty call.
continuation of your story. I hope your son gets laid. He needs
He
it.
probably
He
needs
could
to,
use
man.
it.
He really needs it.
Oh yeah.
So So yeah, so when I
His
let
son's
loose,
19 years old, by the way, so that's not weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
So like when my senior prank, I let loose 24 chickens in the school.
Oh wow!
Like we actually, it was really well thought out. We tied a
2
fishing
for every
line.
year you kept me here.
Yeah. We tied a fishing line because it had the bar on the door that like pulls down. So we tied it and we ran it underneath the door. Then we snuck in, at like midnight, and we opened this damn thing up. We opened the door up and we let loose a whole shitload of chickens. We made sure they were small enough because remember when schools used to put those like guardrails across? We wanted them to be able to run in between that. So these were pullets. They were smaller.
Yep.
And it was pretty awesome because we had one day of school left, so we went in
Farmer
and
speak.
they were cleaning up chicken shit everywhere.
Good for them.
My God.
So
Them bastards.
but I literally had the principal come up to me after I did this on my last day of school, and he says, I really appreciate the fact that you would never pull anything like this. And
Dumb bastard.
you are not like your brothers. And I'm like, all right, buddy.
No, we always had the water balloon fight. So we would get the water balloon slingshot and start taking windows out of the buses and shit as they're driving by. Boom.
Yeah.
Good man. I like that.
Yeah.
So, Nick, do you remember when we used to do those peanuts? Those dissolvable peanuts with a minute rice?
This isn't under the bleachers, is it?
No. So, remember Jeff Fight?
Yep.
Okay. So, his dad was like the assistant coach of the football team?
Yep.
Okay. So, you know what they did to his yard? Mr. Fight's yard was like perfectly maintained. Perfect grass. Super perfect. Okay. You know those peanuts that come in like the mail?
Yeah.
The puffy peanuts?
Yes.
He was in like not because he got in trouble, so he had to leave that bit of time, I think. So we wrote Jeff fuck and minute rice on his yard, and then covered it in those snow peanuts that you have to water down to make it work. But the minute rice puffs up when it gets wet.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
That's funny. I mean,
So, do you remember like our 8th grade? No, our 7th grade year when the seniors, because we hung out with the seniors too.
Really?
Yeah. So you remember when the seniors were like paintballing?
Those were good times.
I don't know. I mean, I remember going up to Glenny's like senior skip weekends and shit like that.
Right. And they paintball all the garage doors out, and you guys blew out like 16 windows out of somebody's garage.
Oh man.
So, question here. The dude's name you said was Fight?
Yeah, like
God damn, you guys got some awesome last names up there. Right? Makes me feel like a piece of shit.
We are the Falcons.
My last name is Smith.
Yeah.
Born as
My
fuck.
last name's Tyler.
God, you guys got awesome last names over there.
Dude,
Bosley.
I'm not
Bosley.
I'm a Bosley.
Bosley like the hair Bosley.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tom Bosley's my cousin.
Hair plugs. Tom is the hair guy.
Like, no, Tom Bosley, like from Happy Days,
Oh, well, damn.
is my dad's second cousin.
No shit.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
So you want my celebrity tie? Pete Rose was my grandpa's cousin.
Shut up. That's
No kidding.
Wow,
No kidding. So I've actually met Pete Rose at several.
But
family
Pete Rose,
reunions.
can we trust him?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
because he's going to bet on himself.
Yes.
Hell yeah. He's trying to make some money, dog.
Hell
There's
yeah.
nothing wrong with a hustler.
These fucking managers didn't make millions of dollars back then. He had to make ends meet.
And now everybody bets on games.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them. Do you want to know my celebrity tie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my birth doctor, the doctor that pulled me out of my mom's hole, good way to put
The
it.
glory hole.
Not the glory hole, my mom's hole, not a glory hole. Jesus
That's the
Christ.
first
My mom's
glory
hole is
hole.
not a glory hole.
I don't think anything of your mom's
was a
hole would ever
glory
be
hole to
glorious.
your
No,
father.
thank you. I didn't think it will either. I came out screaming.
Well,
Glorious
you're
to your
glory
father.
hole Mike, so you are glory.
Yes, but not my mom's glory hole.
It was glorious.
So the doctor that pulled me out of my mom's hole, his daughter was an actress on an old 80s show called Blackjack. It didn't stay around very long, I don't think. But there
It's
you
not
go.
a celebrity tie if nobody knows who the fuck she is.
I know.
I'll allow it.
We have Google. We have Google. We can look it up.
I'll allow it.
Dr. Byers. Dr. Byers doctor.
IMDb it.
No, he was a white doctor. This is well before all them.
So, Nick, would you ever think I'd be on a P&A podcast that talks about all kinds of parental
Offensive
advisory
shit.
stuff?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. It's very on brand.
It's going to happen someday in life.
No, I appreciate you there very much.
He knew you would
I
fall.
feel like as soon as you got away from your parents, you probably fucking went crazy.
No,
Went fucking crazy.
I did. AWOL.
No, can't confirm.
No.
She was just fucking gobbling dicks left and right.
No.
Just
Honestly-
fucking taking them. She looks like she's been rode hard and put away wet way
Right.
too many
Okay,
times.
Phil.
She's
I'm fucking with you.
I
No,
know.
she looks wonderful.
well, I
But
mean,
you have had your fair share of dicks.
Of course.
Yeah.
well, she does the podcast naked, and because it's
Right.
not on video, she
Because
can't
they want to
deny
see
it.
boobies all the time.
And it's weird because we propped that and none of us ever got naked, but she still does.
So, Nikki confirm I have had the same boobs since 6th grade.
Jesus.
I'm sorry for that.
Yes, Nick?
You had those things in 6th grade?
Yeah.
You could
How bad is your back?
you could hammer a 16 penny nail with those fuckers.
I know. Like, I woke up one day and I was like,
she
oh,
could beat
God.
an intruder with those fuckers.
Right?
Did that make her popular in school, Nick?
Dorothy's always been really cool. She's good.
He's being super sweet.
She always been.
I can get off here so you can talk about it. You don't have to talk about it in front of me, okay?
Yes.
So I'm going to go get another drink, Nick. So tell them the stories because I've heard some of the stories.
All right, Nick, I got a question for you, buddy.
What's that?
How'd you get expelled, man?
The first time, or the second, or the third, or
Doing,
the fourth, or the fifth.
marinara sauce. And
No, that one didn't
Oh.
get him expelled. That just got his balls exposed.
I want to know when the principal's like, "Fuck you, I'm done.
he did fight
You're
a
out
few
of here."
people.
I used to fight a lot. I broke both my wrists twice, punching people and shit like that.
Jesus.
So,
Got it. That usually does it.
Do you still? So how are you now? Do you still have that anger? Do you like? What do you? How do you cope with it?
no,
Like,
no, I'm good. No,
No,
man.
we grow
Good.
up, man.
Good.
We grow up.
Have you not listened? He does a lot of pot, which
Chills everybody
makes
out.
people very,
Chills you
very
the
That's it.
fuck
chill.
out.
That's it. I smoke about a half ounce a day, and I look at it like it's public safety. Now I'm not out here dressing a dog.
I love it.
The glory hole cowboy
Oh
over here
my
was
God.
astounded.
Yeah. I'm too stoned to fuck with anybody. I know
that's
exactly
beautiful.
what it is. That's why I turned to country music and weed to chill the fuck out.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Yep. Well,
hey.
then I broke my back. I had to learn how to walk again once.
How'd you break your back?
That kinda slow.
It wasn't roofing or carpentry, was it?
I was, I painted every Walmart, Sam's Club, Home Depot, every
no
4-acre
shit.
building in the state.
So you were a commercial painter,
Oh.
Industrial, yeah.
industrial painter, and then I imagine you took a fall off a ladder or scaffolding.
No, the hydraulic went out on a scissor lift.
Oh,
Usually it'll,
my
it'll
God.
Oh, gravity
Right.
took over.
yeah, man. Usually it'll like hiss and let you down slowly, but it didn't happen this time.
Nope. Right straight to the ground.
Damn, dude. Did you recover all right?
Oh, I'm all right now, but shit, that was in 04. It took me 3 years physical therapy.
Well, God bless you, man.
Yeah, hell
that's
yeah.
a hell of a journey, dude.
Yeah.
It really is.
Still walking, still doing all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put weights on my ankles and fucking try to put at least 10 miles a day in.
Good.
God
Damn,
damn.
that's a long ways. I can do it.
Well, it's not a long ways if you're super high when you do it.
We're both astounded by the amount of weed you fucking smoke and the amount of fucking miles you put in every day, brother. So God bless you.
Let me ask you something, Nick. You got
Hell
any
yeah.
you got any affiliates to the any affiliation with the military or any past experience with that?
No. Nope.
Okay, well, just a carpenter and a painter. That yeah, you know.
Pretty militant on the weed use.
Yeah, well, I mean, the reason I ask that is there's a lot of guys I meet, you know, with PTSD, they turn to, you know, to weed, which I can relate
Oh,
to.
no, I
too.
got PTSD and shit, but that's just from living in the fucking cities, bro.
in Miami. Miami will do that every time.
Miami, Detroit, Chicago, it'll all do it to you, dude.
Thank you, all, man. Shit, I went down there to my old neighborhood, 4th of July weekend.
Did you say Saginaw?
Yeah,
Miami.
man.
Oh,
Saginaw? You did say Saginaw.
No, just Yeah, 4th of July weekend, man. Fucking, there's a shootout in the fucking road. Somebody died on my porch.
God
it was
damn.
fucking crazy. Yeah,
See,
fucking crazy. Bro.
That's the shit you can't unsee, Nick. Man. That's wild, man. I mean, really. That's the kind of thing, man, that actually it disciplines you in life. You know, you start to have a better understanding of what's really valuable and what's not.
The drummer in my band in college, we lived in Saginaw. And he lived down towards Rust Avenue, and we actually went down to his house one time and found him. He was like super stoned in his basement, and he'd been down there for like 2 days because there'd been a drive-by by his house, and a bunch of bullets went in his house. So he went and hid in his basement and just got fucked up
For 2 days.
for 2 solid days.
Not coming out of these concrete walls.
He was laying on a cement floor when we went down there. He's laying on a cement floor and just cold as shit. We thought he was dead. And we touch him and he's like, oh, is it all over? We're like, what the hell happened to you, dude? He's like, there was a drive-by.
They had like fucking 300 shots from automatic rifles, man. We don't live in Tijuana. This shit's like right here.
Saginaw was horrible. When I lived over there, we had somebody get shot in the Dunhams, and like literally somebody had to walk up. They grabbed a baseball bat, some brave bastard that worked there. This guy's going through trying to shoot somebody because he thinks somebody was sleeping with his girl, and he's walking through chasing this guy trying to shoot him, and somebody grabbed a bat and whacked him across the back with it. And that's the only thing that stopped that. He actually killed one person and wounded like 3 others, just randomly shooting at this one guy who happened to be faster than him, so he didn't get shot.
Yeah, that's why they call it Sag Nasty.
Yep.
It's quick draw McGraw right there.
God damn.
Well, I lived there for 7 years, and I never had any kind of. And I lived in Buena Vista too.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah,
Mike,
that's
you
a
know it.
shithole, man.
East Side.
I never had anything like that.
Nope. No.
dude, I'll tell you what though, Buena Vista and Rust Avenue were 2 totally different nightmares.
Apparently.
I saw shit. Don't get me wrong. I saw shit, but shit never happened to me. But I'm also
I had
6'2", 250-pound white guy. So like,
Yeah, they're
I
not
had
really messing.
9 bullet holes in my Cadillac, man. The speakers in the back fucking caught the. Yeah, man.
Fuck.
thank you, brother.
that.
Phil didn't love me.
No, I tried to. So no, I did live there for 7 years, and you know where I lived.
I was there
I was literally kitty corner from Buena Vista High School.
when it was still open.
Yeah, and I never had any problem. Never.
So we used to go
But
down.
I saw shit. Like I said, I saw shit. Like I'd be in my house and I'd look out the window and I'd be like, "Holy shit!
As
that bitch just got capped."
50-pound white guy.
It's gonna happen.
You're not gonna find shit, man.
Right.
Now me and Glory Hole Mike, we're strapped. We're walking out our door like, "Hey, bitch, what?" Like, you know. Yeah.
So
I'd walk
Hey,
in.
see this? Like
I'd walk into the convenience store, the Texan or whatever, the restaurant, and they'd be like, "Whoa. Big white guys here. We're okay."
We're fine.
So we used to go down, like everybody that lived in our like little townhouse complex. We used to take our cars down to the Admiral Station down there by Buena Vista.
Yeah.
Like on the Saginaw side, but like it was a bad.
Right.
The prices were so low there because you were going to die. So we used to go down in a whole group, right?
Come get your cheap gas. You may die in the process.
So we used to go down in a whole group, and we're down there. We're on 46 on the Admiral Station on the shit side of town, and we're sitting there, and like my buddy's right behind me in his car, and this car full of black guys pulls up, and the guy rolls down the window, and my buddy's just mortified, right? I mean, he's never really left Sandusky, so he's just mortified. He's like, "What can I do for you?" And the guy's like, "Yo, man, where the girls at?"
Where are the white women at?
And so like he literally goes, "Well, if you go up towards the college, like you go out here," and he goes, "There's a Deja Vu there." And the guy's like, "What's a Deja Vu?" He goes, "Well, it's a strip club." He's like, "No, dude, I want to get my dick sucked." So I literally look, my buddy Brian's just sitting there frozen, and I literally look at the guy and I go, "Dude, You want to get your dick sucked? You give him like $10, he'll do it.
That's it. And tip me too.
You know,
Yeah, you got to tip the drivers.
they just rolled because they could see he was just
Yes, mortified.
scared, so scared. And they left, and they're laughing. They're like, you know, I'm like, you just want to continue down this way, and you'll find what you're looking
Down
for.
on the right.
So
And,
Thanks.
I have to agree. Like, I did live in Saginaw for 7 years, but I look at it through rose-colored glasses because a lot of shit happened. And no, I drove for a medical supply company.
Yes.
For a lot of years, I was down there. Saginaw didn't faze me because Flint motherfucking did.
Okay, Flint's a whole different story, man.
Like, when I got to Flint, holy shit, that's
Yeah.
the motherfucking difference.
the one time.
What's that one road, man, where they got all the motherfucking burn barrels and it's just zombies walking for fucking miles, bro?
Dort
Like, on both
Highway.
sides of the
Yep.
road.
Dort High.
Yep.
It's
Dort
Dort,
Highway.
yeah.
Dort Highway is
Terrible.
a shithole, and if you're on the north side of 69, there's not like the first several miles of urban area in Flint is scary as fuck.
So I think I've told this story in the podcast before, but I worked for a medical supply company. So I'm literally in Flint. It's 5:45 at night this time of year, so it's dark. And I pull into a driveway, and it's nighttime, not dark. Sorry, not trying to be racist. But anywho, so I'm delivering oxygen, literally oxygen to this. And so I get out of the van. This van says Sheldon Medical Supply on the side. Oh shit, I let the cat out of the bag. It's all good.
They're looking to get you.
They're gonna know. They're gonna know.
they're
It's like medical supplies. And I just hop out because I'm like, I just want to go home. I'm 19 years old. I don't know what the fuck.
It's all the glowing ice.
And I no. And I just see this group converging upon the van.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck.
They're like, he's
Fuck.
got shit, man.
Fuck.
We need it.
Fuck. And all of a sudden, the lady that I was delivering to hops out on her porch. She has her cane. She beats it across the fucking the porch like 4 times. Whack, 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 whack. Motherfuckers, he's just here delivering my oxygen. Get the fuck away. And they all scattered.
Nice.
And then she's like, she's like, white boy, you're all right. Come up here, bring me my shit. And I'm like, oh, yes, ma'am.
Nice.
Fucking A right.
Well.
And it was fucking crazy because for that is probably one of the moments that I've never felt fear like that before because I didn't know what was going to happen next.
No,
They're
you
converging. I was just going to tell them, you know what? Take everything. Take my van.
I'm good. I'm out.
Driver
walking
doesn't
home.
carry cash.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, I don't give a shit. If you think there's things in there you want,
Have it.
take it.
Have it all.
Just.
Hell
But she
yeah.
came out there and she just fucking banged her shit 4 times. She's like, motherfuckers, and I'm like, wow,
5 years old. I need my oxygen.
wow, yeah. And I'm like, ma'am, thank you. She's like, shit, child, it ain't my first time. I'm like,
Yeah, I
No, I've always
deal
felt
with these
safe
guys.
in my house wherever
Right.
I'm at because
Yeah.
I stay with guns, but
right.
fucking I've been in studios that's been robbed where they come in with fucking shotguns and all that shit. Fucking make everybody sit down and fucking carry everything out. Take them fucking 2 hours to carry everything the fuck out of the house.
And you got to sit there.
While they rob you in
Yeah.
front of you.
So
And then they say don't get up for 10 minutes, and then they'll leave. And then 2 minutes later, come in the door, and if anybody moves, they'll shoot you.
This shit's real, man. I agree with you,
damn.
Nick, man. Like, I understand the ways of Detroit, and it's fucked up, man. It really is.
Speaking of Sheldon, your Eskimo brother used to work there.
See, but like Detroit, though, is so
Dillhan.
big
Pigeon
that
Nasty.
like if you got beef with somebody, you might go a year or two and not see them.
Right.
Detroit's huge.
Right.
Saginaw's little. You're gonna
Yeah.
see them Friday.
It is.
You'll see them Saturday. Like it ain't.
I mean, I got.
That's a brilliant point. Detroit's huge. You might not see him till next Tuesday.
You
But
might not
goddamn,
see him
in
till
Sag
next
Nasty,
month.
that's small. You're going to see him. Today's Thursday. You're going to see him on Wednesday.
It's funny. Back to your story, Adam,
Yeah.
about Flint. I was in Detroit. I used to work for a property management company, which I'll go around and check out houses and everything. Well,
Right.
long story short, I pull up to this house and I'm doing a property property report. Like, it's my job to assess the house. Like, I don't even get out of the car. This dude's got headphones on as big as we're wearing right now. Like, listen to his music, riding a Schwinn bicycle that's pink. It's a pink bicycle.
That Schwinn's the thing.
And he's circling around, and he stops right by the window. We get out of the car. He takes his headphones off, and he goes, "Got valuables?"
So not more valuable than your Schwinn right there.
So me being confused, I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like Xbox and shit.
So I had
I was like, "No, I ain't got nothing."
Yeah, I carry that with me.
I have a very similar story to yours, Phil.
Go on.
In Flint, I was doing computer repair, and I mostly did commercial computer repair. But there was a call that came through. We could pick up calls. They'd email us stuff, and we could say, "Yeah, we'll accept that." And most of them were, you'd make between $50 and $100 depending on what the call was. Well, and it would give you a time frame on how long the repair would take. Well, I saw one come through, and it's like, I'm already in Flint, and I'm over by the airport, and I see a call come through. I didn't really look at where it was at, but it was a 15-minute call, and they were offering $150. And this is like 1998.
That's huge.
So that's a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
that's a lot of money now.
I'm like, well, fuck yeah. So I reply back. I'm like, this is still available. I'm in Flint. I'll go there right now if I can. They're like, yeah, it's at a house, which should have been my first red flag, because everything I was doing was pretty much, I did some rural residential stuff, but it was close to home and it didn't take me much. I'd make $50 to go there and replace something. But like, this was in Flint and nobody seemed to want it. So I go there and I pull up to this house, and it was a software repair, so I didn't need any equipment. I didn't have to replace anything. I was just going to reload Windows on this machine.
Easy.
And so I pull up to the house, and I get out and I go up to the door and I knock on the door. Nobody answers. And I'm like, well, that's weird, because
third red flag.
Yeah, I'm like, well, that's weird. So then I'm sitting there, and these guys just come kind of wandering up, and I've got all this computer equipment in my car, and they knock on the window, and I roll it down like an inch, and I'm like, what can I do for you? What you got in there? I'm like, just a bunch of broken computer parts. All right, yeah, we'll take those. And I'm sitting there with the car running. I literally just put it in reverse and squealed out of there. And so then I call the house. I call the lady back at the house, and she's like, "Oh no, come on back." I'm like, "No, there's no way I'm fucking coming back."
Right.
And she's like, "No, seriously, you've got to fix my computer." I'm like, "No, your computer can rot in hell. I'm never coming back there."
If you tried, do you still get half the money?
No, I didn't get paid at all for it, but I didn't care at that point. It was actually a pretty lucrative gig to go to these businesses and fix small computer issues. Right. But I'd book like a whole day in Flint, but this was just one of like, it's kind of on the way home, $150. Hell yeah, I'll do it. And but coming to find out that it was literally a whole setup. Like, when I talked to another guy that worked in the area, he's like, "Oh yeah, don't ever take that call." He goes,
"Right."
He goes, "They call and they keep offering us big money for it. People take it, and then you go there and you get your ass robbed." And
of computer parts.
They take all the shit you had on you, which it wasn't all broken computer parts. You carried a lot of shit on you that was, for commercial stuff, that was motherboards and stuff like that. It was valuable shit at the time.
Driver does not carry cash.
We didn't carry cash, but we probably had, $2,000 worth of shit in our car.
I'm a professional driver, and I don't carry cash for nothing.
Right?
Yep.
So yeah, that was fun. That was great with Flint. I almost got robbed once in one of the malls in Flint, and I don't remember which one it was. It was kind of on the it was on the west side of 69, north of Miller Road, and I'm trying to remember which mall it was.
69.
But I almost got robbed at the mall.
Right? It's not a very nice place.
It is not, and it was really bad back then. Like, the Miller Road area is probably a little better now than it was then, but
not by much.
Not by much.
They shut that GM plant down. Busted with nothing but crack dealers.
Right?
Yeah.
Nobody would buy crack.
Yep.
My father-in-law worked
GM.
there at the GM plant, and he would literally leave like early and get there and like sleep an hour in his truck, but he always carried a bat with him.
Yeah.
They told him they could never carry guns on the campus, but he would carry a bat with him
That's legit.
because people he worked with would rob him.
Jesus.
No. You're 100%
Fucking
correct.
dump.
Like, I know a guy that worked at Pontiac Truck and Bus, and he could not carry a spare tire in his vehicle because it would get stolen.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like, you're that hard up, you would steal the spare tire. There you go.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
World of
Like,
Warcraft.
what's a spare tire go for?
Apparently a crack rock.
Yeah.
We got a saying up here. It's West Branch and South. It's all Detroit to me.
West Branch.
Do we love Nick? Guys, do we love Nick?
He is
We do
solid.
love Nick, yeah.
He is solid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks,
Nick can
Nick.
be on again, yeah.
And thanks, Nick, for
Yeah,
putting up with our bullshit for over an
Yeah,
hour.
and thanks for listening. Absolutely.
You guys are cool, man.
I told you
Appreciate
there's
that.
some cool ass people over here.
All right, cool.
Thanks, Dorothy.
Junior, you're back on. What's up, brother?
Nothing. I just want to be at the cool cat table.
You
No,
are
I don't blame
now.
you. I don't blame you.
You've arrived.
You hooked? I'm hooked.
Trust me, you won't be muted.
No, just my wife.
Unless you go on a diatribe or
That was
rant,
just my impression.
you won't be.
She could
Wow.
tomorrow.
That's accurate, though.
It is. She likes being muted.
She doesn't listen to the podcast.
No,
so.
she doesn't.
No.
She's
I feel
Dumb.
bad because earlier there was some staff here that listens to the podcast.
that family that was eating dinner earlier did not like our
They
podcast.
did not like our podcast.
Did you see
That's
that
your
boy's face?
new owners of the golf course.
Yeah, fuck them.
When you guys said
I'm employed there
fish,
too.
Are you? Fuck them again.
Are they going to let us do a podcast
I
from
don't
their?
know.
Probably not.
establishment?
No.
That young one's eating the French fry, and
Not
somebody
if,
said fish
I
and
know
like
Michael keeps saying
crotchy fish, and the kid was like eating a French fry. He was like,
Coffee's
boy.
for pussies, just so we get that straight.
Well, I mean, it's not like we're. It's not. They were
Damn
not really
you,
in
Mike.
here during the dinner hour.
No, they
it
were
was
late dinner.
8:30. They were too late. Their kids should be home in bed.
Yeah.
Well, or at least home.
Like parental advisory. It's all
Yeah.
over the place.
It's all over our stickers.
No, we can go out there. If you bastards don't bring me when you guys go out there, then I'll know it was me.
Bring you where?
That's a
With you to the
I'm
live.
sure you have to
event.
have a private conversation with Phil or Adam and say, hey,
You
you
guys,
guys
go
are
just,
very much allowed there, but
Mike.
Not
Fuck
Mike.
Mr.
Mike.
Smith,
no, Mr. Glory Hole Mike.
Yeah, he can go fuck himself.
No with
Yeah.
Mike Smith as the glory hole cowboy.
If they don't like
well,
it,
I'm sure
they
he
can
was
suck
the one
my
that
dick.
was really offensive.
Yeah,
when they were
probably.
eating.
I think
My
we got an old
God.
saying. It's called TFB or too fucking bad.
right?
If they don't like it, my dick's right here. They can blow it. I mean,
Jeez,
they-
wow.
it's just words. It's just words. That's all it is.
You've taken this web.
Words hurt, Mike.
Oh.
Not to me. Words
Not to
hurt,
her.
though.
You've taken this
Again.
podcast to a whole nother level.
Yeah, that's where we're supposed to go.
Oh
I
my
thought that's why I'm on the
God.
show.
Oh wow!
So you guys don't have to be offensive. I can be the offensive one.
We're fully offensive.
But I'm going to be more offensive.
It's what we do. It's purely what we do.
We
Nick,
charted in.
again,
I'll tell you, I sucked 3
Nick
dicks. Mike will be
again,
like,
I
I sucked
appreciate
5.
the whole like
Fuck you, I did
more
6
offensive.
dicks.
phone interview with Nick.
Yeah.
He's
It's really
enjoying.
like a full phone
Oh, Nick
interview.
has been amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We thank you, Nick. Thank you.
And number 149. Girl, get it.
Yeah.
The 149 podcast turned out pretty good.
Where's Nick
Right.
live?
He's up in Grayling area. Frederick, to be
Grayling,
exact.
yes.
Not to be confused with Gaylord.
No.
Yeah. Well, we had a whole big joke for Gaylord, and
Was
then
that,
it was,
was that muted, Emily?
No.
She said something about
Yeah.
Gaylord?
No.
No.
She just got
I
just
tried to
dumb.
get
And,
Nick to live in Gaylord.
I had this all
she
queued up.
tried to get you. She tried
Yeah.
to get you to live in Gaylord.
Yeah,
Sorry,
nothing.
Nick.
Nothing.
nah.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
No.
I forgot Grayling.
Yeah.
Haven't
No,
been
I
home in
was
20
down
years.
in,
Haven't been home in 20 years.
You
Right.
forgot Frederick.
I was down in
It's
Leesburg, Florida,
West Branch?
and that's
Yes.
next to Homosassa. And I don't fuck with Homosassa neither.
Oh, yeah, that's way down there.
No Gaylords.
Homosassa.
No Gaylords, no Homosassa.
I've heard people call Mike that.
That's
Well,
funny.
I
That's not
lived in
fucking funny at all.
Escondildo.
Right.
I lived in Escondildo, California for quite a while. Escondildo
Yep.
is a thing.
Florida's much cheaper than California
Absolutely.
by miles. A lot
There's
more
a-
old people.
there's a
I've never been
reason.
to Cali.
Isn't that where you had that
I
job
lived
at
out there for
the
almost
morgue?
8 years.
You guys ever hear that story? No. When Mike had a job at the morgue there?
I think it was in California.
Good
He got
story.
fired on the first day.
Yep.
Swear to God.
Yeah,
his boss comes in. Let me tell this.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, let you tell this. All right, the
Junior.
Junior. Go ahead.
I'm
Junior.
not
Tell
my
us the
competition.
Mike had a job at the morgue. Got fired on the first day, and I'll tell you the reason why.
All right.
Well, his boss comes in, and he goes, "Hey, Mike, how was your first day on the job?" Mike goes, "Well, everything was great to that beautiful woman there. She, under that slab that she brought in the car accident, she got a shrimp between her legs." Boss is like, "What?" "Yeah, she got a shrimp between her legs." Boss goes, Mike, come on. That's a clitoris. Tastes like shrimp." Fired.
Fired immediately.
Boom.
They don't like you when you
Throw the
fuck
tomato.
dead
Throw the
people.
tomato.
Never happened. Boom.
So I got a quick story I got to tell.
Yep.
So Mike and Phil, they're out on the road, they're driving, and
Rolling.
yeah, they pull up and they see this sheep with its head caught in the fence,
Oh, God damn it.
and so Phil gets out and he's like, just has his way with the sheep, right? Just rails it. And he gets done, and he says to Mike, he's like, "All right, it's your turn." Mike says, "Okay, but I don't think I can get my head caught in the fence like that."
I knew that one.
That was a good one.
All right.
That was coming.
All right, Nick.
So
you got
were
any
you.
jokes?
I got a really bad joke.
Go ahead.
Let's tell it.
All right, man. It's funny, but it's pretty bad. All right,
good.
there's a Catholic priest and a rabbi.
We love these.
The priest says to the rabbi, "Look at that kid over there. Boy, I'd like to fuck him." The rabbi says, "Out of what?"
Holy shit. That's fucking good.
And these are
That
the
one
kids
takes the
I grew
cake
up
tonight. That
with.
was the best one.
And these are the kids I grew up with.
Yeah. Now
That's-
everything's coming together now.
Yeah.
Out of what? What a wonderful punchline. Thank you.
Wow.
Nick, bro, love you. Thank you so much for coming on.
I hope we hit number 1 in the Vatican.
We're going to be
Lord.
right there again.
We're going to be number 1.
Out of what?
Me hearing that joke, I'm going to go to church tomorrow or Sunday, and the first I'm going to be in flames
Oh,
Yeah.
because I like that joke.
You say I'm too old. You can't fuck me, priest.
Again, if you're in Israel, you dial 11-810-294-0455.
But
I could translate in Israel's language.
In Israeli language.
I sit there and I put tinfoil on
Bombs
my
away
feet.
usually.
I put tinfoil on my feet, and Mary will go, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Dressing for church."
No, Nick. Okay, so the 100th, 150,
150.
150.
is on Saturday, the 150.
If you're free, stop by.
If
Open
you're
invite.
asked down here, you should come.
You're rolling by the
But
469.
we will call you,
You can be on air with us.
or you can call with us. Yeah.
Right on.
Are you doing anything
Fair enough.
Saturday?
Come
I
down.
do anything Saturday.
I don't know. I don't live my life like that, guys.
God damn you.
Well,
don't
if-
Damn,
make
I would
any
expect
fucking-
nothing less. Holy shit, dude.
Yes.
Nick,
That's beautiful.
Nick, we will call you, and if you answer, you answer, and if you don't, you don't. And if not, fuck, it's all awesome.
I'll stalk your ass.
I'll be here. I'll be here, man.
All right, we'll give you a call, Nick. We need to have you on again and explain how to make the best marinara on the face of this earth.
No, you
Again,
just said you're
you
going to
guys
call him. He
didn't
said he's going to
realize-
be there.
No.
He will.
He said he's
Yeah,
going to
he's
be there
coming.
as in person, not
He's
take the
coming.
phone call.
Oh, you're going to be
He's
here?
coming.
Phil
I'll get
doesn't
him.
Yeah, I'll
listen.
probably just come down.
I'll get
Oh, that'd be
him.
badass. That'd be badass.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Well, I better
Dorothy's like a superstar now.
I better
Got the
put some
swing button
lotion
at
on
him?
it because I'm not prepared to give you a hand job yet. I'm sorry. Shit! Now I got homework. God damn it!
Not with,
Michigan
not
is
with
on the
that
map.
attitude.
You know what?
The way this guy
my dick
thinks.
with that attitude.
It's going to be Charmin soft. I
I'm
promise.
telling you right now, this guy's part of the crew.
Nick,
Yeah.
I didn't
Definitely
realize
part
how
of the
cool
crew.
I really was until they met my friends. Just so you know. They
Hey.
thought I was like a nobody.
We have a much clearer picture now.
Yeah.
I am
He's like,
literally looking at my hand like, well,
you're going to get worked over.
I hope it's big enough.
yeah.
Because this guy's got balls.
Yeah, I hope you don't have a big dick, Nick, because that's going to fucking suck for Phil.
You should see his face right now.
Yeah.
Seriously.
He's pouting. Is that going to be a bad butthole or is that going to be a bad hand job?
So can I tell you this? I've lived a lot of places in this world. Oh. Yeah. Is she off yet? Did she get off yet?
No, she didn't.
Nick,
Get
just
it,
spit
get
on it, please. Just spit on it.
No.
Anyway, to be
that's-
honest with you,
Phil's
I have
gotta
Oh,
spit
I'm
on it.
sorry, Phil. You spit on it.
No, he's listening. Everyone wants to spit on it.
Go ahead,
I have
Dorothy.
lived in a lot of places in the United States of America. Okay? Port Sanilac is where it's at. Just saying.
I've been to 44 states.
I have two. I've lived, though, in a few.
I only lived in one. I lived in Florida myself, just like Nick.
But I'm just going to say, like, yeah, South Beach is awesome, but there's a lot of saggy balls.
Oh,
Yeah.
And wrinkly
on that note, I
bitches.
gotta
Puerto
check out my
Ricans.
VIP customers.
And Puerto Ricans. Oh. But
Nothing wrong with that.
I have no.
Nick.
Beach, man.
Nick, I don't want you to
Go north,
leave
up,
Michigan
up,
because there's a lot of cool people here.
Say it again, Nick.
South Beach is cool. Man, that shit's getting crazy as hell down there. You got to go up north, little like by Lauderdale.
Yep. Fuck yeah.
But there's a lot of saggy ass, wrinkly.
So Nick
old
is going to be
balls.
live at our.
Nick, can I get you out here live?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that
Check
far.
this out.
All right.
There'll be a place that you can hang out and crash. For sure.
He can stay at our house for fun.
Good.
Well, I kind of figured.
Good.
I was offering.
I'm not gonna fuck my.
I was
wife.
offering that up
Yeah.
without your consent.
Nobody
but
fucks my wife but me.
Wow.
I'd be a selfish bastard, but
and
hey.
maybe a few other people.
Well, Dee's here, just so you know, and you met Dee. But yes, you can totally crash at my house. Okay, you bunch
Sweet.
of bastards.
Okay.
No,
Dumb
we're not gonna have a
bastards.
threesome.
No, we got that straight, Dorothy. I knew that.
We don't want to Eiffel Tower you?
God damn it. Devil's triangle.
Well, I guess all my dreams and hopes are out the window.
We'll meet you in the middle.
But you'll get to meet Emily.
Wow. I'm going to meet you at the belly button. See you in a minute. That's a devil's triangle, just so you know.
Anyhow,
We love her.
Yeah, I love her too. That's why I married her ass.
I know you have a third,
Third kid?
fourth.
Third kid. I'm trying to come deep to get a third
Well,
kid.
get it.
Doggy style for the boy.
He's old enough. He shoots air now, though. It's like an air cannon. Air cannon.
That's because his shirt says he's been ice fishing.
Yeah. Ice fishing for the beautiful.
It's a
and-
noun.
You doing fishing, Nick, by chance?
Not in a long time, man.
I
you
love
should
fishing.
go ice fishing with us.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Nick,
Oh,
you,
bro, let's have you come down because like the lake's frozen right now.
It's
If you, he'd probably like to fish with your brother.
Yeah.
oh man, and do
Matt-
yeah.
Matt
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah, oh yeah.
Matt requires no holes in the ice. It's just
Just sit there trimming balls.
And
no
just,
line in the water.
Doing the things we talked about earlier. That
Yep.
absolutely,
What
yeah.
about that guy in
Dang.
Lexington on Tosh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The one that put his truck in the ice.
No, not that guy. No,
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 not
no.
that-
Matt's
not that
not,
style.
like
You wanna
that.
fish with him?
Matt, no,
No,
no, no,
fuck
no,
that guy.
no.
Like
Tripped up on
balls up your
cocaine,
nose?
getting his coke.
No,
Was he on
not
coke?
coke.
Oh, yeah.
Not no,
No,
just
it's either weed or shrooms or
you know,
alcohol.
they sit on the ice and relax,
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Woo.
It's
Nicholas, okay, don't you guys influence my neck.
Yeah, right. Because he hasn't been influenced
I
already.
think he's going to influence us.
I have a feeling his
All right,
half
so right
ounce would influence the hell out of all of us.
Right now, I want to hear the best ice fishing story from you two. The best. You guys been ice fishing for how long?
a few years now.
Yeah.
long time.
What's
Your
the best
sweatshirt
story
says
ever?
Ice fishing.
The Crown Apple shots.
Yeah.
Crown apple
We
shots
catch
with
buzz.
what?
My nephew-in-law asked me. He's like, "How was your trip up north? What'd you catch?" And I said, "A buzz."
So
A
one
buzz.
of the best
What kind of
memories
fish
I
is
have.
that?
So my story
That's
is
a buzz fish.
My story is we were
There was like alcohol and
right.
Buzz.
We were
I
on
was
Lake.
being
We
funny.
were on Lake St.
weed for
Clair,
me.
and it was cold as fucking.
ice fishing is
balls.
cold. Yes,
It was cold as balls. Like that day, it was very, very cold.
minus
And-
20.
And Mike kept looking at me like, "You go, okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Cold doesn't bother me."
I'm freezing my dick off.
And so we have Crown Apple, so we're doing shots. And all of a sudden, I just fucking like, holy
Shot,
shit!
shot,
Something just
shot,
fucking
shot.
right.
Everybody.
Something just banged through my fucking hole, which ice fisherman terms. That's not weird.
No.
So
the hole in the ice.
The ice
Thank you.
hole.
And I just fucking, within 20, 30 seconds, wrangle this thing up, and it's a fucking big old fucking pike.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh my
nasty
God.
ass teeth.
Oh yeah, with just big old sharp toothies.
So is
Like,
that a
how the
bone- is
fuck
that a
did you get
bony
this fish up here?
Them are bony fishes, right?
Is that a
Yeah,
bony
very,
fish or
How
like
the
a
fuck
fatty
did you
fish?
get this thing up here? I'm like,
What's the last part?
I
Is
don't
it bony
know.
fish or a fatty
Did you keep it?
Bony.
Well, that one wasn't long enough to keep, but we
Right.
took pictures and
Threw her
set
back.
them free.
Okay.
But still, the thing that day, like everybody, like the other guys who were out were like, fuck, you outfished the fuck out of us. We didn't catch anything and you landed this fucking pike. And I'm like, well, I was actually reaching for a shot of fucking. I was reaching for a
crying.
shot of
Crown
the
apple.
booze, and all of a sudden the fish hit, and I'm like, oh, all right,
I might as
fuck.
well reel this bitch
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
and I
that's
did. That's how nonchalant it was.
Yeah.
And that's how nonchalant it has been every pike I've ever landed.
Yes.
And you crossed off arm day
Yeah,
for
that's
working
right.
out, didn't you?
So you're like, what?
Done. Arm day's done.
You
Okay,
got it.
Nick.
Every time him and Mike go out fishing, arm day gets done.
Yes.
That's right.
12-ounce girls.
Jabba, 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 jabba,
No.
jabba, jabba.
Yeah, jerking off. Burp, 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 burp.
And
stay
that's
warm.
my
I'm
real
skiing,
people.
bitch.
Got to generate some heat somehow.
Okay, Nick. So this is a crew. Sorry.
So, yes.
It's all
there?
fucked up.
So you're not a virgin, not anymore, Nick, on the P&A podcast.
Nope.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give us?
He got thrown into the glory hole.
Give us
At
a
least
song.
11. You guys
Holy
are
Atta
shit.
boy.
Oh, you the best.
Atta
Nick.
Oh,
boy.
man. We
I'm
love
not
you,
the
Nick.
number one
Holy
fan
shit.
anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
are. Yeah, you are.
Okay.
All right. We should wrap this up, though.
We probably should.
Yeah.
Nick-
You wanted to be out of
This
here
guy
by
comes
now.
from Gaylord on your 150
Grayling.
Grayling. Sorry.
Nick's from grilling.
I just come 2 miles to see you guys.
I just come a block. All over your
Again,
face.
This guy
thank
will
you
be
for
the
letting
number
me
one
harass you all night. I appreciate you
Did
very
you say
much.
harass or
You're
arouse?
good.
Or arouse. I harassed and
All of the
aroused
above.
all
Okay.
night.
Little
Marinara
both. Little both.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, little both.
all night long in 7th grade.
I apologize. You have to get stoned and spank it. Maybe that won't be the case Saturday.
With them titties in middle school, god damn you.
Yeah.
Them titties were the
Sorry.
same in middle school?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Double D's?
Yeah.
God, how do you.
I would imagine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen her in a long time, but yeah.
They're still big.
they're still big old titties.
What
Take old
Dorothy.
bitties.
what grade were you guys
She's
in?
always,
We were in 7th
she's
grade the
always been
last time we
packing
saw
heat,
each other.
She had big titties in 7th
packing
grade?
heat.
Were you guys couples and backward skaters only?
No.
roller
He
rink.
was a bad boy.
He didn't even go to the roller rink.
No, he
It's
didn't?
Too far.
No roller rink.
Fuck that.
My mom
Put her
stopped
ass
that
up for
shit.
adoption.
Right?
So Nick's a bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick.
You missed the whole last hour and 26 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Nick.
I have to listen to P&A podcast.
Express.
Express.
Put the express on
TNA
that.
podcast is a whole different show.
Yeah, they
Oh
don't
yeah.
like us.
Oh yeah.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
No, they do.
Don't
They
not
fucking
put
hate
words
our
in their
guts.
fucking mouth.
They hate our guts because we're bigger than they are.
Adam, this is why you love me, though.
Yeah.
Phil,
You bring good stuff.
this is why you love me, because I
Right.
bring content
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
content's
And that
king.
sexy voice.
to the B&A. Again,
What's the phone number?
it's 810-294-0455. If you're international, it's 11-810-294-0455. And I practice that, and I don't even have to look at anything anymore.
No, you
Thank
got it.
you.
You got it.
You learned
Love
it
you
faster
guys.
than the host.
She says it for all the guys. I go into my radio voice for,
Yeah,
for
yep.
the ladies.
Yep, and she says it for the guys to come in their
Yeah.
pants.
And I say it in the sexy radio voice, like, you can dial 810-294-0455.
That is also known as the Clark Ramsey voice.
That is
It
the no, the
is.
Clark Ramsey. I got to do
Who's
it.
Clark Ramsey?
Yes. Oh, he's a fuckhead up there in the thumb. Fuck.
You can dial 810.
He's the fucking
294.
king of Harbor Beach.
0455. That's 810-294-0455.
Or 810
Big fish in a tiny pond.
294
God damn him.
0455.
Clark,
Give
go
us a
fuck
call.
yourself.
But
Wow.
we're not live like that.
Just
Unless
fully
it's
puff
Nick.
up.
Yeah. And Nick, it's all no holes barred. It's no holes barred.
Are we,
Happy birthday,
Christ.
Buddy White. Happy birthday.
Oh, it was. It
Oh,
was
that
her
old
100th
hole.
birthday today.
That is one old hole.
And it's
Well-
funny. Before she passed away, I was just talking to Big Scott and Brett
They were
Right.
here, and we were talking about. Make a long story short, like Kyle would say, I would fuck Betty White if she's still alive.
I'd fuck her like 80 years
I'd
ago.
fuck her now.
You guys
I
thought
don't know,
right?
man. That bitch was fucking old when I was a kid.
Yes.
Say that again, Nick. What?
Spank
That
bank.
bitch was fucking old when he was a kid.
She was.
But did you see the 1930 or 1920 model pictures
Yes.
of her?
That's
I
what I
swear to
talked
God,
about.
on my kids.
I just said 80 years ago.
Swing.
I mean, I just remember being 80.
Go ahead.
She was 80 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was always old.
But did you ever
She's
see her
100
sick?
today.
She was never sick. Ever.
Always old.
Oh, Blanche. I would be banging on Blanche 80 years ago.
I would have fucked
Yeah,
Blanche too.
she died at like
Yeah.
72.
I would have kissed
Yeah.
Dorothy just because my name's Dorothy.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Happy birthday to you.
Wow. Thank you. Wow.
This
Love
is an
you,
epic moment in the podcast.
Birthday, dear TNA Podcast Express.
Nice.
There you go.
Betty White.
Nice.
Birthday to you.
All right.
Thank you, Nick, for being part of the shit
Nick,
show. We appreciate
yes,
this.
Thank you.
All right, man. All right.
You're going to be a regular, brother.
We hope to see you Saturday. I mean, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, in person or call.
Yeah. I mean, if it has to be a call, we'll live with that. But if it can be in person, we'll definitely buy you some drinks or maybe shoot you a few edibles, whatever we can do to make your stay here in the Thumb.
Yeah, you'll be
fantastic.
staying at Dorothy and Dee's house that night.
The double G's.
Yep, the double D.
And Dorothy's house too.
All right, guys. You be good, man.
Thank
All
you.
right,
See you.
Love you.
safe.
Thank you so
God
much.
bless.
Peace.
Are we ready to wrap this thing up?
Right. For Kyle joining us. Junior also joined us last minute. Dorothy. Pat.
Love you.
I'm Phil Nickel. He is Adam Filkins.
I am.
With the Glory Hole Cowboy.
No,
Jeez,
goddamn
old
you.
Brokeback Mountain.
Jesus. We'll put this on a fucking piece of paper so
Fuck
you
it
got
up
it.
again. Try again.
Right.
All right, say it again.
With Mike Smith.
With
as
Mike Smith
Morris.
as the Glory Hole Cowboy. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Like he doesn't embody a glory hole.
Woo. What's that hole in the wall? That's a dick in your forehead.
Wow.
The best I can offer is Eddie Fury's tagline, make good choices.
Isn't that Mama Nickel?
See you, Nick, on Saturday.